Hi, it's Frida. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have another festival braid tutorial that I'm very excited about. This video is actually sponsored by insert name here, which is a hair extension and wig company, and they just started making these like colorful extensions like this. And they were kind enough to send me some extensions to play around with and show you some cool hairstyles that you can do for your next festival or party or whatever you want. So I got the style Rosebud, and it's coming out on March 19th. And I was just gonna show you a simple like braid tutorial that you can do yourself, like step by step. I'll walk you through it, and you can just do it at home yourself, or you know, get a friend to do it on you if you can't do it yourself. This is the hair extension, so it goes from like a purple to a pink to a light pink. And so I'm gonna do basically 2 braids, and I'll put my hair down the middle, and I'm gonna do a Dutch braid, which is the one that looks like it's laying on top. It's what I prefer. I think it looks the cutest with extensions, like especially colorful ones. And yeah, let's do it. First thing you want to do is part your own hair down the middle. I like to use a comb just to make it as even as possible. Alright, once you've parted your hair down the middle, I like to put one side up just to separate it, and then so the side you want to start on you keep down, the other one you put up in a little pigtail. I have these little ones that even came with the hair, which was convenient. So the first thing you want to do is start with the front piece. I like to section off just a little bit of hair like this, and this is going to be where you attach the extensions. So you want to keep it separate from the rest of the hair. This is the front piece. Now for the hair, this is 1 braid. I did get 2. So if you want to do something like more braids, smaller braids, or you know, for a friend, you can use more, but for just 2 simple braids, usually 1 is enough, at least for me. Obviously, depending on how much hair you have yourself, you might want to add more or less. So you kind of have to see how it looks when you try it out. You'll kind of notice right away if it's too much or too little, or excuse me. I have all my helpful assistants here.
Already bored of the tutorial.
Yes, and Erica, who is my lovely best friend, also getting ready for her video. So she's my companion for the evening.
And for
life, and for like all evenings ever. And you know, the only person I would ever want in my life forever. So
hell yeah.
Okay, so what you're gonna do with this piece is separate it into 2 as evenly as possible. It separates pretty easily. And so you're gonna have 2 even pieces. For me, sometimes like splitting it like this might be a little too thick, but I think this should be pretty good. This hair is like, has a good texture, and it's not like too thick. You can kind of see here. So we're gonna start with half of the hair. You can hang the rest on your knee or somewhere where you won't lose it. So we're gonna go back to this front piece of the hair. We're gonna split it into 2 down the middle like this, and you're gonna take the extension, keep it like this, like a U, put it, so here's where the hair is split. You're gonna put it right in between these, so 1 goes over, 1 goes under, and then you're kind of trapping the extension here in between your 2 sections of hair. So here you want to get small rubber bands, preferably clear or the color of your hair. You're gonna take this rubber band, put it around your own hair like this, And then once the elastic is on, you just tighten it to kind of hold it into place, and then you'll have 2 sections of the braiding hair, one on each side, and then your own hair in the middle. So you can flip that back. I have the 3 right here. And so now we have 3 pieces to start our braid. So we're gonna do a Dutch braid, mainly because I think that looks the best. And so how a Dutch braid works is, if you know how to do a normal braid, you can probably figure this one out pretty easily. Basically, it's like a normal braid, but you're braiding under. So with this, you're doing the outside piece, this one, going under. And same on top, you're doing the outside piece, which is this one, and going under the middle piece. And that's how you do one. Because this is a Dutch braid, we want to pick up hair from each side every time we braid. So for the bottom piece, which is now this one, we're going to pick up some hair and then make sure it's smooth. And then same for the top. So for the top, I'm picking up hair from the top, adding it to the top piece here. And then once both outer pieces have more hair added to them, you do under and you braid under. So you can kind of see, it's the purple is a little hard to see against my hair, but once we get to the pink, you'll see it even better. So we're gonna continue doing that, picking up hair from the bottom into the bottom piece and the top into the top piece. And then we're gonna braid under and under. And then you're just gonna continue doing that all the way down. Alright, so now I've used all the hair that was loose and gotten down to the base of my neck basically. So here you can choose a couple options. In my last tutorial, I just did a normal braid all the way down. So you can continue braiding just like normal all the way down and get a really nice long braid since hair is pretty long. But since that's what we did last time, I figured I'm gonna do something a little different this time. So to make it a little more interesting, I'm gonna end it with little like bubbles, like a bubble braid. So you're gonna want a hair tie and just secure it at the bottom of the braid here and tighten it. So, and now you can see it here. So I like to take a little bit of the extension because it's a little more fun. And then you just wrap it around the hair tie so you're hiding it. And then I just like to use another clear rubber band to hold it into place because for me at least, with bobby pins, they usually don't stay in that well. So I tend to do a rubber band, kind of just make sure it doesn't move around too much. Okay, so there you go. That's hiding the hair tie. Now we're gonna do a bubble braid, which is honestly a lot easier than it sounds probably. So what you wanna do is basically decide how big you want your bubbles to be. I want mine to be about this big, so I'm gonna start here. I'm gonna take more clear rubber bands. If you want to do colorful rubber bands or any other hair tie in a specific color, that also works. Doesn't really matter. It's more about like they're going to be visible, so you choose whatever you want to be visible. So we're going to start putting one right here, and then you start pulling on each side to kind of create that bubble effect. And then you just continue doing that all the way down. there you go. That's a super basic bubble braid. You can definitely make this a lot tighter. I just ended up having like quite a lot of hair in the extension and with my own hair, so they're a little thicker. But this is a very basic bubble braid. So now you can see this is the whole braid all done. And now we're just gonna do the same thing on the other side. All right, so that is it. That's both sides, and this is what the hairstyle looks like.
That looks so cute.
Do you like it?
Yeah, you should just keep wearing that for your work trip.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going on a work trip tomorrow morning, going to New York for a very like professional, serious setting. And I think maybe I'll just rock this hair all weekend.
I think you should.
I think that would be great. I don't see a problem with that.
I don't either.
If anyone has a problem with it,
I've never had a real job though, so.
you know, my boss might be a little mad. But yeah, this is super easy. I mean, obviously it takes some practice. I've done this a few times, but an easy festival hairstyle that you can do yourself. Super cute. Especially with these bubble braids, I feel like it just adds a little something extra to it than just a regular braid. But yeah, if you want to get your own extensions, you should go to INHhair.com. These festival braid or festival colorful extensions will be dropping on the 19th in multiple colors. This is the rosebud color, which I really like. I'm definitely going to be creating a whole festival look around this, like all pink and purple and all that. But yeah, if you like this tutorial, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. Let me know if there are any other like hairstyles or anything you want to see. I would love to do more tutorials, stuff like this. It's really fun. And if you want to check out more wigs and extensions that INH Hair is selling, they also have an Instagram at insert name here. You can see all their styles and what they have, some really cute stuff. And while you're on Instagram, you should follow me on Instagram at Hey It's Frida, Hey with a J because I'm Swedish. I'm Hey It's Frida on all social media platforms basically, so follow me everywhere. But yeah, I love you guys very much. I'll see you next time. Bye.